a super nice scenery we have here. Paradise Sands is just beautiful with its beach and the mountains. I love it. Hmm. Do I hear something? I think this is a beautiful day to start getting run over by one of the most destructive car in Lego City Undercover, the Relocater. It is. I am in the passenger seat. The Relocator you'll get introduced by first is when robbing the bank and getting the emerald, and then fleeing with it, which is fine and funny and all. And it's mostly considered the deadliest vehicle because it can instant kill everything. And why is like every NPC the bandit? Like, why? Well, I am in Fresco, which is mafia like territory, but like, trust me, he won't. But yeah, it's the deadliest vehicle because it just kills. Let's just show you. Gone. Wherever he drives with, you drive with this thing and get in contact. I cannot see anything anymore. They are just gone. And I can probably show you. I'll just get the second player out because every NPC or every minifig does have like a life form. If you use the realizator or this thing, communicator, see everyone is in yellow, which is pretty neat. And there's a huge traffic jam. I don't care. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put myself at the end of this little thing and watch over here with the communicator to show you that the relocator does in fact kill. I'm just gonna drive around the block, and now we have that car there. And I'm just gonna run it over and you'll see it is gone. It is straight up gone. Everything left from that car is gone. Now, what the question is the relocator stronger than the train or the tram in Cherry Trees? Because I've seen players getting run over, I've seen NPCs getting run over, I've seen myself getting run over. So yeah, I'm willing to try it out because everyone just gets messed up by it. So I'm just gonna go there and try it out. Back in Cherry Trees, we know we have the just normal trains at the train station. Oh, hi there. Don't look so angry. And we have the tram, and I think we can use the tram, and let me drive. What the I think we can use the tram, there it is, to try, because so many times I saw getting me, other players, and also NPCs getting run over by the tram and their vehicle completely messed up. Wait for the tram. And then we're gonna drive straight at it and see what happens. And hope that no lag spikes hits before we hit it. So here we go! I don't really know what I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, the tram is definitely stronger than the relocator, which kind of makes sense. So now we just gotta try the normal train. Oh, we got another one in pink. I like pink. Right, there it is. Let's see who is stronger. I wanna know. I want to know! Yeah, nothing else really expected, so it's okay, I guess. But now what is with 2 players? Because the collision of 2 cars is different with 2 players than it is with 1 player. So, but for that we go somewhere else. How I love this aquarium, or just this view in general of the fish just going their way. Pretty chill. And there's no collision behind it, sadly. Just like where the lights are, there's collision. And then well, anyway. So we are in this parking lot, and I think this is perfect for some testing. So we're gonna grab some cars and crash them in together. First we're gonna grab a friend, the alien, hello alien, and then some cars. And I think we're gonna get like Fast and Furious style. We'll look out the most expensive cars to crash. Let's go with the Sphinx. I like the Sphinx. One in rose. Oh yeah, that looks good. And oops, that is not. Why are the cars exploding everywhere? And one in, I don't know, dark green. And I think you take the dark green one. So how this works with collision in 2-player mode is when both players hit each other, both get like hit points and lose a heart of the vehicle. If one player uses nitro, then the one using nitro won't lose any hearts. And if both use nitro, nobody will lose hearts. Why? It's just the way it is. And I'll quick show you what I mean. So just no losing and no using nitro, both lose a heart. Yes, okay. I'm gonna turbo and he is not going to turbo, so let's see what happens. I hope. Easy. So he lost the heart, I didn't. Which is just showing, really. He needs to back up. just the sound of turning wheels. So funny. And now we're just gonna try out both neutral, both right. Nothing. And that's it. Nothing happens. Which is so weird and so unnecessary. And I don't really care. Yeah. Well, how is it with the relocator? Well, let's see and put it to the test. That's not a showdown. I don't know what is. Both sides just look so amazing. So now we know that going against each other with nitro, it does work. And it's fact for all cars or for all vehicles. But the relocator, being the strongest and deadliest vehicle in the game, what if both use their turbo engine nitro destruction thing and go head to head against each other? Who will win? Will nobody win? Will both get super destroyed? Because one drives on, I can show that. One drives on and uses nitro and the other don't. He gets destroyed. Okay, that's new. That wasn't when I did it, because the player of course cannot despawn because of if his vehicle gets wrecked like that. But I didn't know he jumps onto the shovel. This is great. This is great. And I'm just gonna spawn in a new one. I think that's the white one who survived. But I'm gonna use black again. No. I love this. I'm gonna make settling. Alright. I'm gonna make a montage out of this. Two giants. Who will win in the face-off? Both are deadly, both are menacing, and both will try to kill the other. Again, the first player is just superior, and I assure you I did press accelerate and turbo like nitro at the same time. The first player is just better. And one last thing that has to be settled with the relocator. There's actually another vehicle that is quite buggy or quite weird. That is the dragger. And we need the dragger to kidnap someone with their car. And I'm thinking, can we kidnap you, madam, with your beautiful sports car? Yes! Oh my god. First try. Super cool. So we need a car that is in use, because then only then it gets this weird superpower that it gets indestructible. And because we don't want the car AI to go back on the street and just run off, I'm gonna drive it here where no one can find you anymore. I'm gonna go at the end of the line here, like this. Yeah, here's good. Here's good. So I'm gonna jump out, get my friend. I just need your ray gun. Thank you very much. Are you in position? Yes, you are. That's wonderful. So I'm just gonna get the relocator. And what color should we use now? We have used pink, we have used purple, I think. We have used dark red. Let's use green. A good green. Green does look kind of next on the relocator, but it's also funny. Like, and this shit cannot break drift. Anyway, we are on the runway. We are ready to run over that poor person's vehicle. And now the thing is, if you destroy the dragger, you're gonna destroy the vehicle it's hooked on. But weirdly not completely, and it also gets invincibility. And the person in the vehicle is going to get out, don't worry. So I'm just gonna shoot it. Hoppala. Let me shoot it. The person gets out, and that is the vehicle. And I'm trying to shoot it. That's no problem. You have to trust me just on this one. I can try and ram it, but it is indestructible.
Ouch!
Yeah, it's just is. So I'm gonna just let it happen. We are going to execute this poor fella.
Den geht's sicher gut.
It does nothing. No. So the relocator is a nasty thing, and I think it's one of the most insane vehicles. Sure, it's not really that fast in terms of base speed and acceleration. It's average, I'd say, of the speed. Then brake drift, it has none. Even if I like try to, there is none. It does have 5 hearts though, which is quite good. Most cars had 4 hearts and this has 5.
Wo kommen die denn her?
Like the pizza car, I guess. And it just has the ability to instant kill and crash through all vehicles, which I think is pretty neat because it's so unique. And you can just go around wrecking people's lives and don't have to fear that you get completely stopped when you ram someone. And show you while ramming someone what different that is. Like, you get completely stopped, and when you are the relocator, you don't get stopped, you just drive through them, ruin their lives, taking their lives. It's just awesome. I would give them, in terms of speed, an average. In terms of like booster speed, a good. I think the booster speed is pretty good of the relocator. In terms of brake drifting, I'm gonna make a video about brake drifting, don't worry. But expect it just isn't there, so not good. Bad actually. A bad brake drifting they have. They have no jump. And they're quite heavy, actually. The Relocater is quite heavy. It doesn't have a good jump. I barely made that. I just barely jumped over this pole here. That's how you see it's really heavy. But because of its uniqueness and just raw power, I'd give it like an I would place in like A tier, A B tier, like high B tier or A tier. It's just insane. I think it's insane. And that would be, and it's also quite large. If you made it this far, if you were watching, sticking by, and until next time, I guess. What in the world?